So, in the crazy world of beat-em-ups, you're probably wondering why we are starting with this little arcade title. Well, Kung Fu Master, which is loosely based on the Jackie Chan 1984 classic Wheels on Meals, and is also heavily inspired by Bruce Lee's Game of Death, is essentially the first beat-em-up that was ever created. The man behind this game is none other than Takashi Nishiyama, and if that name sounds familiar to you, it should, because this is the man who actually inspired developers like Shigeru Miyamoto to create Super Mario Bros. And Zelda 2 like they were. He was also responsible for directing the original Street Fighter in 1987 and is essentially the father of Ken and Ryu's famous technique, the Hadoken. Going back and playing this title was a bit frustrating at first, but I did grow up with different variations of this game, so I adjusted pretty quickly, and I gotta say, its controls, pretty simple, but very responsive. You can still have fun with an older title like this, and, well, there's honestly a lot of charm on every floor. There's dangers, there's new enemies, just ever-swarming enemies, and pretty decently challenging bosses, too. So, give it a shot if you ever get the chance to play this if you're watching this video right now. Because the reason why a game like this is so tough is because it was built for the arcades. And, well, they don't call them quarter munches for nothing. This is how arcades made their money, was by making machines that were really tough. And, well, if you're ever a fan of fighting games, especially Capcom fighters, you know exactly how tough those final bosses can actually be. Try this game out regardless. At the end of the day, every game and genre starts somewhere. We must never forget the foundations and basics of these early games, because without them, we wouldn't have the beat-em-ups that we have today and that we know and love.